Howdy, my name is Oatmealint, and this is Let's Play EU4 Japan. I just took a break, but I'm now back. We are annexing vassals. That's the big part of what happened last video. Trying to do the Japan is United mission, or decision. When these two daimyos are gone, in just a briefish period, probably about 5-10 years, we'll be able to take this mission. That'll bump our legitimacy back up, which is good because it's really low, and we have a young leader who's a female. I should have known. Shoguness. Female. That will get us back our legitimacy, as well as some much needed monarchy points. Not super big on the whole income from vassals as opposed to the diplomatic relations right now, but when these two are gone, we'll only have 3 vassals, and when the Cherokee are gone, we'll only have 2. I was trying to sell off this province because I was afraid that Portugal would take over a neighboring province, but maybe I could sell it to the Mayans, not really sure. It is, I believe, time to vassal the Iroquois. I want this land kept out of the hands of potential enemies. So, after my next war with the Mali for the rest of their money, I'm going to bring this troop stack back over here. Almost done coring this province, so if I ever wanted to expand into Africa, I could, although probably don't. The only place in Africa that I wanted was down here. But it got taken. The rest of Africa is kind of just really aggressive for pretty low. I guess the Gold Coast is pretty good, but high aggressiveness. Not really interested in Africa. If I could sell this province off, probably would. But the reason I cored it, and the reason that I have it now, and probably is worth keeping, is that if I want to go to war with Spain, this is a great jumping point to the Spanish homeland. Not sure what I'll do with Spain once I declare on them, but obviously can't take them all because they're huge. My alliance that I spent so much time making with France deteriorated because they marked me as a rival, so sucks, but what are you gonna do? And I haven't had a mission in over probably 50 years because there just hasn't been a mission that is worth it. I can definitely do some of these missions. Not the ones with good rewards, though. So, you might say that this is a good reward in army tradition, but this fortifying Cayenne is not a priority, and it would cost 10 military power, which just isn't worth it. So, yeah, we finally cored this province, so if we wanted to colonize any of Africa, or all of Africa, or whatever, we could at this point. But, like I said before, not really worth it. Let's check to see if anybody's got any money. Looks like the Mali, wealthy Mali, have gone back up in money. There must be some big gold mine somewhere, or something, that they have. I think I revealed all of their provinces in that last war. Do they have like a giant gold mine somewhere? I know that the Mali are known for their gold historically. Yeah, so there's a big gold mine. Oh my. Yeah, that gold mine very productive. Not 100% sure why. Jeez. Oh man. Wow. Okay. This is a big number of rebels. here. The rebels will be here. I really don't want to take the stability hit. I really don't want to take the stability hit. How much longer? Looks like 3-ish years, a little bit less. 17 noble rebels. 17. Finally hit one with a high base tax. This is where all my military power has been going. I'm gonna go with discipline because that. Born in Zapotec. Wow. I guess you get more leaders or something if you. I wonder what the born in matters. Well, Zapotec is Japanese, so. I'm gonna take the rebels. Oh, that hurts. Okay. Come on. You get a leader. Teleporting generals. It takes a diplomat like 3 years to get over here, and a general like a frozen day. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna land them all here, all 26 of them, and then I'm gonna fight. If they manage to take the province in that time, they manage to take a province. So the reason it's so much better to say take all of Shun and then release them as Ming, as opposed to just vassalizing all of Shun, is that when you release someone, they become your religion. I think. Every time I've done it so far, that's happened. So we're gonna go with that is actually how it works. Still no destroy rebels for +2 stability. Definitely been hoping for that one. Okay, they're getting closer to being able to take me out, or take out that province. Still no rebels. Probably gonna have to pick up another diplomatic tech as well. But at least this one is good. It gives me the Caravel and the Karek. So this is actually a useful... Increasing my naval maintenance isn't that nice though. But, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up now. Shouldn't I be able to... Shouldn't I be able to change my troop type? Maybe they have to be in port. I really don't know. Maybe you can't upgrade ships like that? I just never noticed. Yeah, I guess it looks like you can't upgrade ships. Weird. I would definitely think that you could if they were in port. No such luck. I guess that means I ought to build a couple more of these big ships. So let's get started on that. I'm gonna go ahead and build maybe 4 of them. The reason I'm building them is when I do go to war over here, they have quite a bit of a navy. I don't want them to be able to stop my transports. I just typically don't follow those revolt things, but I had noticed there were several in the same province at the same time. March. Made it in time. Sweet. Now, yeah, this one has a... Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and split them up and then take them back to Taiwan, because that's where our launching point for this war is going to be. Well, looks like my truce with the Mali is up, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove the leader from over here. Go and put him in the put him over here. And then what to do? I don't want to take these two off, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop improving relationship here, and then in go ahead and spare no expense and gain the inflation and see if I don't have an inflation reducer. No. Already my colony's almost done. Delaware is approaching the point at which it could be considered almost done. And this one is also getting kind of close. Once they get to 700, I'm going to pull them off. Maybe one more month for Delaware. So I'm going to go ahead and pull them off of here and here. And send them here and here. Well, actually, here and here. Because this is more profitable, as well as that, than these. Finally gonna get to colonize my home. This little point here. The tip of Texas. We lost the effect of trading in Chinaware? Oh wow, that's brutal. I wonder how that even happened. Okay. It happened to us again. I don't know how. Like, I've seen those fluctuate so many times, I really have no clue what causes that fluctuation. Here we lost it again. We must be on the cusp. I could build a production center in one of my Chinaware provinces, but I don't really think I'm gonna do that, so let's see what else is going on in the world today. It's almost time to go ahead and declare so my merchant is going to leave Mexico, so I have to remember. Oh no, both of my merchants left both of their locations, so I have to remember to send them back. So in 45 days, I send this one back. In 100 some odd days, I go and declare war. Using your advice, well, I don't really know what these are called. Definitely remember to build the embassy. That was so worth it, this extra diplomat. Okay, so I'm gonna send him collect trade from the Philippines. Well, I don't even... I mean, I know how many people are in this place. I don't want them to be decreased by half, so I'm gonna go ahead and spend the 50 ducats. I'm about to get 3,000 more from the Mali, so... that's pretty good. I'm gonna do the merchant, then declare war. The merchant was in Mexico, so let's head over to Mexico. Let's go to trade thingy. Oh, I see. I guess I'll declare war. Definitely gonna take Gabu first so that I have the ticking war score on my side. This is just about getting enough war score to take their money. I still don't want any of their provinces. I want to have as little to do with Africa as possible, but this is basically going to have given me like 9,000 gold. So that's a lot. Last time about 8 troops was what was needed to... So you can see, the best course of action here is actually to send all of this trade to Mexico. I mean to Japan. Because I'm already collecting that from my home. So, go ahead and send him over there. Sorry, I'm dealing with stuff on like 5 continents, and I keep having these stupid events pop up. I want the event to pop up, don't get me wrong, but I don't want it to pop up like all the time when it's right on the cusp or something is wrong. Okay, so they're still gonna be running to Bambouk. I believe I'll probably be able to take them. River and just having better troops. Or not. Or not. Not even gonna do that. Let's see here. Looks like 6 wasn't quite enough. Or however many. Oh, are you kidding me? That just happened? For real? I guess this can work. So what I'm trying to do is February 20th, 27th, 1st. 20th, 27th. So yeah, they'll merge up in time to fight. Now where are they retreating to? Because that's where I'm gonna, to Gao. So if I remember, Gao's all the way up here. Well, I don't have anything better to do than to chase them to Gao. And the natives being mean to them. Okay, I don't really need to watch that war over there right now. More interested in the fact that these guys are about a year out. I don't want to have more than 4 colonies running at a time, so... Oh, I haven't cored these places? There's some places over here I haven't cored. Go ahead and do that. Where else might not I have cored? It just looks like I let one slip. Typically, right on, immediately when it tells me that I've finished making a colony there, I core it, because the overseas, I don't. There's no good place to see. Excuse me. There's no good place to see what overseas provinces you. Oh, I'm definitely gonna take this hit. So it'll tell me where the enemies are. Enemies are here. They are noble, so that's bad, because that means they're stronger than the other types. Let's go over to Africa, see what we can see. So we're still chasing. So they're trying to siege my province. That's okay, I guess. They can try. Now I didn't rout them, so they might still retreat. It looks like they are still retreating to stupid pop-ups. To Mandara. Must be here. That's gotta be Mandara. Okay. Well, I guess I can run after them. I'm gonna probably win. France is at war with Morocco. Looks like Morocco's at war with a giant coalition of allies. Portugal is allied with Spain and France. Wow. That is terrible. That is terrifying. And they still have me marked as a rival. If one of these Europeans just decided to jump on me. In my Novgorod playthrough, I have difficulty on high, or difficulty on hard, and AI bonus is turned on. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to be doing what I'm doing. Pretty sure that this mega coalition of Portugal would be jumping on me. That being said, they're not, so. With only Spain having a casus belli on me, and Spain being allied with Great Britain and Portugal. Maybe I should try to sell this province right now over to Maya. We have completed our westernization. We are fully westernized. What? Looks like I lost. Oh, balls. Oh no. We fully westernized and that caused to have no morale. On all my troops. So the troops that were here guarding that province aren't anymore. Okay, I should have thought of that. But that's fine. Being fully westernized. We are the western, with the western units. We should not be suffering those horrible events anymore, and stability should be cheap. Much cheaper. However, we're not gonna boost stability up right now, past 1, even though that does increase our score, because we want to get to that idea group as soon as possible. So that's what we're gonna do. It's crazy how cheap technologies are right now. They're really, really cheap. Don't know why they're not getting morale. Complete maintenance. Why they're not gaining morale? So now they're gaining the smallest amount of morale. But every troop that was over here died. Well, for future reference, don't do that. We managed to win this little war, but we have no troops over here anymore. Well, that sucks. Probably don't need 2 troops in here. Probably just need 1 in each of these provinces. Go ahead and test that out by splitting it. I can build a lot of troops. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and build a troop in every province over here. Get a nice distribution of horses to cannons to dorks, land dorks. What to do, what to do. These 4 troops can come too. I don't need them standing over on that island. So I have 10 cogs. Let's see. Looks like these 2 guys can get on a boat. And these 4 guys can get on a boat. And these 4 guys can get on a boat, and that's 10. No cannons though, unfortunately. It looks like they killed all my cannons. Well, in the future I'm gonna remember that. Spain declared war on Genoa. Okay. It's not me. Yay. Probably gonna be a long time before I need this diplomat. So I'm gonna go ahead and send him here to improve the relations. I'm gonna go and check on my guys over here. You can't annex during a war, unfortunately. So that's, kind of problematic. I want to get out of this war, but unfortunately my troops are all dead. Hopefully this one is enough. Looks like it is. So let's head back over to Africa. Can probably go and siege this. Probably go and siege this now. I do have a cannon. So I can gain a military engineer. Or some silly province somewhere in the middle of nowhere gains defensiveness. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and gain the engineer. For those of you who are not quite clear what that is, it took me a while to realize it. I now have a military engineer here that is recruitable as a advisor. Considering I'm running some hugely massive OIC, these colonies kicked in before these colonies finished. So now I'm running just a tremendous deficit, which I didn't really want to run. More imperial reform. That's no good, because Austria is one of my competitors for top score, and since they're the emperor, they're gaining more money, which probably means that they're going to be getting more score eventually. Yes. So. Let's head over to Africa, men. 10 men. I think I have 2 cavalry and no cannons. So just the 1 cannon that was still over here. Oh my, okay. Well, 2 against 12. Let's see how this turns out. It looks like 2 against 12, I win. So the Asian troops should be no contest now that I have Western troops. They should, where are they retreating to? Timbuktu, that's all the way over here. Not gonna chase them. So when I go and fight the Asian troops, they should be no problem. With them being at 15 military level though, and me being at 10, I probably will have to catch up before I can be much of a threat to the Asian powers. Checking to see if I have anybody who will reduce the cost of any of these technologies that I'm going to start buying soon. Looks like not particularly. I see, I had enough. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and send him now. It's unfortunate. I forgot to run a troop in there. So when they rose up, they just killed. Well, I don't think I need to send another wave of Min over to Africa. I think that the Min that I have over there are going to be more than enough to take them out. But just in case, I guess I will. It doesn't really cost me much to send them over there, so I'll go heal up these boats and send them over. What to do first? What to do first? Probably gonna detach a siege here, since we know that the 3 people or so that are gonna be here are going to be more than enough to take on any potential. And then I'm gonna fight them in Wolfo. And then this province. I'm hoping they take casualties, but they're taking some casualties. The real casualties would be in routing them. And if they retreat nearby, I'll go after them. Bambuk, they're retreating nearby. I wonder if my maneuver is higher with the European unit set. Wait, it said they were... Oh no, they're retreating all the way to Gao. They were headed to Bambuk. I didn't read the retreat key quite right. Conquer Korea. Still not even remotely interested in that. Now, if I could completely annex Korea, or vassal Korea, I'd be interested in that. I could vassal them with the same casus belli as before. So, probably going to... Wow, the Ortath Horde took over Manchuria. They're strong. As long as they don't take over anything Ming. Okay. Now this province is going to be hard to get to if these guys won't give me military access. Let's just see if they will. They will, so they'll give me military access. So I can take this province when I go to completely annex Shun. The problem will be if Shun controls any provinces that do not have Ming as a core. That'll be problematic because then when I completely annex them, I'll keep some provinces after I release them. I can always sell those provinces, but I assume that the Battle of Kaor was over here. That means that these guys are doing a shadowed retreat to Timbuktu, which is all the way over there. I already control this province, so I'm just gonna spread out over here. As soon as these guys are done healing, let's believe at the end of this December month they'll be done healing. Or enough so that they don't run a risk of dying. Yeah, no risk of them dying on this voyage. So come on over to Africa. The water is warm. Not warmer than it is over here though. Probably the Gulf is just wonderful. I love the Gulf. So the reason that I sent these guys all the way over there was that I was planning on sending these to here, assuming they win this combat. Looks to be doing it handedly. Now, I don't know exactly how much money I'm gonna need, how much war score I'm gonna need to get all their money, but let's check the leisure. Last time it was... Whoa! Swahili have 21,000. Well... It's a sheikdom. So it means that they're Sunni, so I'll have to have a claim on a province to attack them. They have 4,000. Here are the Swahili. I would need a province adjacent to them in order to attack them. Where's my conquistador? Come along, conquistador. You have a new mission. Go reveal me the provinces next to the Swahili. How best to get a casus belli against them? Well, if I can send a colonist over to this province, I don't know. About distance, it's pretty far. How to get a CB against them? There's no way they're gonna need a loan. They're wow. 21,000 gold. That's a lot. Okay, so this colony is almost done. This guy's headed there. He's sitting here. Which means I can go ahead and recall him and send him here. Making there only one more piece for them to get into the South Central, well, the United States basically. They'd have to come in through here. France can do it, Portugal can do it, Spain maybe do it. Great Britain and the Dutch can do it. Means it's kind of getting time to attack the Iroquois. Let's see. I think maybe these troops here by themselves can defeat the Iroquois. So what I'm gonna do is create a new unit. So there should be 7 cogs in this, or 8, it's fine. So, oh, Okay. So I'm gonna send these guys back over to here. It shouldn't take too much attrition because there's gonna be friendly territory all along. And then this other fleet with the conquistador is gonna go and scout me out the Swahili. 21,000 gold. I'll be a bully for that much gold. Gee, that's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm like ready to start annexing these guys, but I can't be at war. So I need to get out of war with Swahili. I mean, with Mali. Only left two. Only left two ships here, so I can only have 2 troops. Being these 2, presumably. Let's go check us out some Swahili territory over here. I'm gonna go ahead and land him here, land the troops here, so that they don't take too much attrition. And maybe I'll go ahead and land them in this sea zone. That's fine. Huh. This is going worse than I expected. Yeah. Sorry for not commentating. As these get a little bit more complicated, it gets harder to commentate because I have to focus on a few things. The general goal here is to get the war score up in the, I don't know, 80s region, take their gold, be able to continue running this deficit. For some reason I'm not running my big colonial deficit. I need that 4th colony. It'll kick in eventually. And then I'm also trying to get a CB against Swahili. No one else seems to be attacking them. They don't have any. They have one enemy, an enemy that I haven't found yet. So if I haven't found him yet, they're not a European power. If they're not a European power, they're not going to be able to take them out fully enough. So the other plan is to go and attack the Iroquois. So you can see I'm going to be pretty low on diplomatic relations. Once I annex these 2 Japanese, I'll be down to 3 and I can have 4, so I'm also going to annex the Cherokee eventually. Speaking of which, I can probably pull off the improving relationship here. I'll do that when it's closer to time to make peace with these guys. Because it doesn't take very long to pull off of there. It takes like 5 days, so. That all being said, this is probably a good time to take a little break. We're in a clear position of... Yeah, let me not forget to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and run these guys up here so that they can block any large troop stack that might come in. And then